What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the video. Yeah, this is just Hod's therapy sessions.
Okay, Hod, so tell me about yourself. What are you up to?
Not much. Just I think over the last year and a bit, I've been kind of a bit of an asshole. And so I feel like this year or like late last year, I wanted to change who I was. I wanted to be a better person. And I think the reason we're recording this is because I feel like a lot of people went through this like shitty journey over the last couple of years. Okay. And I feel like if I just talk about my experience and the things that I'm doing differently, maybe it'll help someone else in the long run be better as well.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. So you want to become a better person. What's something that you've maybe done throughout the week?
Yeah, so I think one thing that I've been doing is just volunteering. I try to volunteer once a week.
Okay, and how's that going though?
It's going well. I've been volunteering because I've been such an asshole.
Yeah.
I'd heard like one of the imams, I'm trying to be a better Muslim too, but like one of the imams was like how, if you help someone in need, it's like a good thing. And so I feel like, I don't know, I felt like volunteering was something that could help me ask for forgiveness for my sins.
That's a really good way to put it, yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Okay, so since you have been volunteering, like what's been an experience for you? Like how do you feel like it's changed you, or if it has?
So I volunteer at like this old people home. I like old people, and I feel like there's not a lot that makes me cry. Old people make me cry, so I feel like I wanted to contribute in some way to that. And then my granddad died from Parkinson's. So I wanted to contribute in some way to that. So like in around downtown Toronto, there's like a old people home for patients with dementia and Alzheimer's. So I volunteer there once a week, every Saturday, and I run the bingo. So,
oh, that's really sweet.
Okay.
Sorry, that was me. Okay, but that's great. Like it's great that you're like being involved in your own community.
Yeah. And I guess to answer your question about like how it's changed me, I think like last year I keep saying that I wasn't a very good person now, and so I think by October, November I felt numb, and I felt I didn't have a lot of empathy, my mom, love you, like instilled a lot of like good values in us. And I feel like one of them was like caring for people, and I felt like I wanted to be one of those guys that like let's say like 3 years ago, like this is a homeless guy out on the street, I would like get him food, right? And so I've kept doing that, but I felt like over last year when I would do it, I wouldn't get that good feeling you get when you do something, a good deed. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I just felt numb no matter what the action was. And so I felt like if I do something consistently good, hopefully, and I try to be a better person, that I get that feeling back. Yeah, and so I feel like playing bingo, which is a weird thing to play, but interacting with these people who might not even have a lot of family, and just interacting with, I don't know, like old people, just I felt like it would get me good deeds.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, maybe it's a selfish thing to do, but
no, it's not.
Yeah.
But you said the things that you were doing for that homeless person or people, like didn't bring you that feeling. So what you're doing now, you're saying is brings you. I feel like it's bringing,
I feel like I feel better now than I did like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And like I think in a different video we'll talk about like what I think someone should do when they feel shitty and when they've been a shitty person. Yeah. But I feel like with this video, I just wanted us to chat about like this one experience that I had and this one woman specifically. Because I feel like in more videos, if we ever make more, we'll talk about things you can do in your life and things that I'm doing. And I feel like I feel like if we document my journey, it'll help someone. But for this one, I just wanted to talk about this one woman that I've interacted with, and I feel like I want her memory to live on. And so, yeah.
And how do you want her memory to live on?
So she passed away. So she's one of the people that I used to play bingo with. And
did you interact with her?
I did. And she was from, honestly, I don't even know where she was from.
Yeah.
So she didn't speak any English. And so Like I have like 8 or 9 people that I play bingo with, and she was one of them, and she doesn't speak a word of English. And I remember she would speak to me, and I had no idea what she was saying.
Yeah.
So much so that I eventually actually like got like my iPhone, and I tried to like record, like like get those apps to see if I could understand what she was saying. But like I think the only words that I ever actually like understood from her were "thank you" and "I'm sorry." And I think she was from like Slovakia or Serbia or somewhere from like one of those regions, and
Yeah.
I have no idea how she was here. I don't know where her family is. But I feel like for some reason, like I don't know, like her dad. I feel like a part of me wonders like that because she's in one of these homes, right? And I feel like the people there, like the nurses and the staff, are doing a great job taking care of them. And but a part of me wonders like, where's their family? And
Yeah.
like I'm sure they visit them, but I couldn't understand her, so I never actually knew if she like I'll go and find out because I found this out like yesterday that she passed away, so I'll find out more details tomorrow when I go. But like, a part of me wonders like, was someone there for her? Like did when someone go to the hospital for her? Did like who like was there for her
Yeah.
burial? And I feel like from what I knew about her, she was a lovely person, and I don't know. I feel like a video about her and just putting that up online, and I feel like
She's made an impact on you.
yeah, she's made an impact on me. Yeah.
With very limited communication.
Yeah, so like when we played bingo, so because she didn't speak English, like I don't think I know she didn't know. Like when I would say C40, she didn't know what C40 was. So what I would do is I would put like I would have a tablet that has the bingo game on it. So everybody else like I would read it out to, and then for her she would sit next to me, and then I would like have like the iPad in front of her so she could see it, and that's how she would have like her like that's how she would get her numbers, and she was very smart. Like there's some people like when I play bingo, like I constantly pay attention to like their cards because I feel like otherwise sometimes they don't recognize the numbers.
Yeah.
But with her, she was there, like, she was functionally fine.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like I didn't go last week, but 2 weeks ago I saw her and she was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Or actually wasn't. She didn't play a lot like last time I went because she wasn't feeling too well. But I didn't think anything of it. Like I thought she was gonna be there the week after, and yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Have you thought about that going into where you're volunteering right now? That you might actually not see some of these people long term.
Yeah, like they mentioned like the organizer. She talked about like how like death is a normal part of the process here. But I guess I didn't think too much of it until I guess now, and yeah, but like one of the good stories about her was, and again this is how little I know about her and how I knew she was a good person, because I remember there was one time there's this one Pakistani lady that's there as well. So if you don't know, I'm Pakistani, and so like her and I speak in Urdu, and I think there was one day where after bingo, she was having a panic attack. And so she was talking to me, like this Pakistani lady, she was talking to me about like, how she wanted to go home and how she missed her family. And
Say in Urdu.
She was saying it to me in Urdu, like the Pakistani woman was,
so
right?
People that understand.
Yeah, so I was sitting there with her. So like when she was having a panic attack, I just sat with her. Right now, I was sitting there just listening to her talk, and we were chatting about like.
You were speaking to her in Urdu, yeah?
Like the Pakistani woman, yeah.
Yeah.
And so this other woman, this woman who passed away, she came and sat down with me, and again she had no idea what she was. They had no way to communicate, and she held her hand, and it was just me and her sitting with her and just calming her down. And I thought it was, I don't know, like I felt like that was like that right there. Like she didn't have to do that, right? But she sat there, she held her hand. We sat there for a good like half hour, 40 minutes, just chatting. We weren't even chatting for a while. We were just sitting there. And I don't know why she was talking, but I didn't know what she was saying. But I remember like one time like she had like her little like stroller thing, and she pulled it out like her like like how the old times people had those photo albums. She pulled those out, so I saw like pictures of her, and I think she like played sports. And I think she was like 80 something years old, and I don't know.
So was it just interesting to you to see like this lady had like a whole life, like you know what I mean? Like she's just showing you these photos.
And I don't know. I just feel like she was a nice, sweet old lady, and yeah, I feel like everybody should volunteer. I feel like it had this. like it's helping like bring out the side of empathy in me, which I feel like I didn't have in that last year.
But you said you want her, like, what's her legacy to you?
I think, okay, so over the last like let's say like in my early 20s or late 20s, I think my memories were all about like bad choices, right? And I think my memories were all about like just being like, I don't think I was necessarily trying to be a good person. I was just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
And my memories were all about having fun. And so I think the last time I saw her, she wasn't well. So she didn't play bingo that day. And so what we do is after bingo, we like, so if you win, you get like prizes. So like we usually have food. And so she likes sweet stuff. And so like after bingo ended, I know, cause I know where, like which room she's in. So I went and I like there was, I think it was like like a Twinkie box. And so like it was she was in a room. I couldn't go in because the nurse was there. But she saw me. I waved and I gave the nurse to give her the Twinkie box. So she saw me and then she did like that and like she waved, and so she obviously recognized me, and that's like a cool memory for me now. Like that's a cool memory, like just being like I feel like just being loved sort of by someone that I didn't even know that much, right? So I feel like her legacy, and I'm sure she has like a legacy with her family, but for me, I think her legacy was someone who helped me with actually building up a good memory.
Yeah.
Right? Like not like one of these shitty memories where I was trying to have fun, like an actual good memory where I was trying to be a good person, and she was a part of that. So I feel like that's part of her legacy.
Strong. Yeah.
Right?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you just want to talk about you volunteering in terms of change, or is there anything else that you're doing?
I feel like for this one, I just want to talk about that just because I feel like I want this video just to be about her, or as much as about her as I can make it. But
that was good.
Yeah, like I feel like I just, I didn't get a chance to tell her, but if I ever, thank you. But
well, I mean, I know you're praying, so
yeah, but like
dua for her.
Sure. I'll make dua for her. I think we were talking about like mom said that if I figure out like where she got buried, I'll go to her grave or whatever.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I will. I'll talk to Ruth and all of them and figure out like where.
If it's out the city, just tell me.
Yeah, I will. But I think like if there's one thing that I wish I would, I guess for her it'd just be like thank you for having a good impact on my life and helping me one of the reasons why I'm a better person now than I was like 6 months ago. So. And like the other stuff about being a good person and all that we can talk about in different videos, but for this one, I want to
she she became a part of your journey, really.
Yeah,
right.
She became a part of my journey, and so like I guess like to anyone watching, whoever decides to watch this for whatever reason, if you're bored or whatever,
it's 2 fans.
My 2 fans decide to watch this. Fans, if you're ever I think sometimes people say that you can't change who you are. But I don't know. I feel like if you make the right decisions, and I feel like if you find goals, and I don't know. I feel like anyone can change but I feel like you can't change for other people. You can change for yourself. And I feel like one of the ways of volunteer, gang, everybody volunteer, right? Like go do something that helps someone besides you, and I don't know. It'll help you be a better person along the way.
That's inspiring.
That's it.
You're making me emotional.
Okay, chill. Okay.
I'm serious.
Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Thank you. I don't know what to say, but I if anyone watches it, I hope this helps you on your journey, and we'll see you in the next video.